Live. Hello everyone, welcome to the Spudathon. Bit of
Hello.
a weird start. Chris hasn't arrived yet. Luckily me, Trevor and Ricky are all here.
Hello everyone, welcome to the
Oh, you've got it echoing on your phone there.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, there we go. How you doing, Trev?
Very well, thank you. Hope you're doing the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us
now
about
it's
Jesus Christ.
7 o'clock, so I can have a slow.
Oh, that's all good. So, how you doing, Ricky? You been eating some good food this week?
McDonald's,
It's good to know. And it's been hot. You've been heating it up.
the microwave.
You've been using the microwave. That's fantastic. So there we go. We're still waiting for Chris to arrive. How's everyone doing? So we've got Evelyn, hello. Christine, hello. David Mitchell's watching, hello. Mike Crooks and Blair. Donna, hello. Donna. Barry Organ, hello. And Ian, hello. And Craig is here. Rebecca Wolfgang. Oh, we've got the whole gang here by the looks of it. Mike Crooks, hello. And Jarrett Vanderhoop. Yes, of course, happy Mother's Day to all the American mothers out there. Mother's Day has been and gone in England. But, yeah, it's Mother's Day in America. So, happy Mother's Day. Do you want to say happy Mother's Day, Ricky? There we go. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we're Chrisless. We are one northerner down. How does it make you feel to be in a minority today, Trev?
I can't really comment on that subject.
Ah. Well,
I always feel singular as it is. Singular. Yeah.
Well, we are waiting for him to turn up. He is meant to be here, but he's eating his dinner or.
That's because he's only half northern, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, he's late. He's a half northern. How can you say he's half northern?
It's miles away from here.
I don't want to be associated with that.
Fair enough. Cheers for that one, Ricky.
What a load of rubbish he cunts come out with.
Language.
It's all just swearing, isn't it? That's all he ever does. He just swears.
Thank you.
Anyway, let's. We got a great show for you tonight. I'm going to. I'm going to wait for Chris to turn up, and I'm going to play the trailer.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for your approval there, Rick. This is the trailer. Enjoy it.
The dates that we were supposed to be playing have now been rescheduled for June, July.
That's ridiculous.
He put so much stock into how great the world was going to be in 2020, and of course we get there.
We could do the 2020 Rendezvous tour. All the legal stuff's done, dusted now, old ancient history. But unfortunately now, we're not doing anything. I'm talking to you from home.
I don't even know what the French word for rendezvous is.
Have you read what I put on my flipping CV?
Being childish. Yeah.
2020 is cancelled.
2020 rendezvous. You and me and you. 2020 rendezvous. There's so much that we can do. 2020 rendezvous. Borderless like the EU. 2020 rendezvous.
At this point, I feel like I need to open up the Chris app as well because, let me move the Chris app out the window because, I don't know where he is at the moment. Chris, if you can hear me from afar, do you know where you are? That's going to take you ages to get home before you join in. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, come on, hurry up.
He wants to talk to you three.
It's just ridiculous. Any words of wisdom, Ricky, you want to add in?
You've got an itchy ass. I am a fucking animal. I'm ashamed to say it. It just doesn't bore me.
That's good to know. Great. So, while we wait for Chris to turn up from Leicester to Montford Hall, we should play the first song. What's that?
Is that where he's at?
Well, according to the soundboard, that's where he's at. Oh, brilliant!
He likes that place.
He really does love that place, doesn't he? He's what have you? Because I know he had dinner, which is why he's late. What did you have for dinner, Chris? I feel like we've been here before. This is ridiculous, isn't it? And you had?
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Right. God, this is getting boring now. I'm gonna move on to the first song. Singers then I. This is your first song. This is your number 6 position for this week. This is Staying In. It's an old favourite as well, and Chris isn't here for the old favourite. There we go. That was Staying In. We haven't heard that for quite a long time, actually. That was one of the first ones that was done, and of course it's on the vinyl, which you can buy. I want to go and get a vinyl actually and show it. I'll do that in a second. So you were telling me about your having to plane something by hand by a millimetre at a time, Trev. That sounds very, very complicated.
No, not really. It's just there's a little technique. If you're planing something that isn't a regular shape, as you're taking it, if you're using a flat plane but doing a curve with it, you get a pencil and you keep drawing lines on the wood, so that as you're planing, you can see exactly where you're planing and how much, what widths you're taking off at each time. Because if you're doing a curve, it's lots of thin widths to create the curve before you sand it.
I know I may have asked you this before, but have you ever built a guitar in terms of actually fully building it, the whole, like carving the whole neck and everything?
Yeah. Did the neck on a router though, no pin router, a big overhead router. I did that with my dad. Wish I still had it. I sold it.
Was it good?
It was horrible to play, but because I made it,
it felt nice.
I had to play it, and I nicked the neck off an old CSL Les Paul. Scraped all the black off, so it went back to the natural wood. repolished it, let that into the. It was a bolt-on neck on the Les Paul 'cause it was a cheap one.
Right.
But when we routed out the body that I made, we glued the neck in so it ended up like a solid glued-in neck, you know. It was good.
Cool.
Well, it was big and heavy, and it was a big, oversized flying V.
Fantastic.
So you couldn't sit
Can
down.
you say
and
that
play.
again, Trev? I missed all of that. I was gone.
You twat. Right.
No, seriously. It's just,
Anyway, yes, I did.
yes, you did. I would like to have seen that because I'm sure you're working.
Well, that's the one on them recordings.
Ah,
And I bought, I got a Damasio PF, just a standard Damasio pickup on the bridge position. And it was a Damasio XN2, I think it was called. Super powerful thing on the neck position.
I don't really hear much from Damasio pickups these days. They're all Seymour.
No, they're great. Really nicely made. They were when I was playing in bands, they were the ones. That was the one to get. And they were cheap as well. It was about 45 quid for a humbucker, which wasn't bad.
That's fantastic.
Nice sound.
We're gonna. If Chris doesn't turn up, I can tell us. We're gonna have a guitar geek out. Oh, Chris is arriving.
Oh,
just as I was saying, you and me might turn this episode into a guitar geek out.
Yeah, mine would be not
Chris
as
is
extensive.
arriving.
Not as extensive as yours.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hello,
Hey.
Chris.
Hello. Sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
See, Ricky's
Ricky's lost some weight, hasn't he?
coming on.
What's that?
Ricky's facial hair's coming on, isn't it?
Yeah, he's lost some weight as well.
Yeah. Glad you shared that with us, Ricky.
Yeah, I know. Oh dear.
All he said was hello.
Sorry, I was farting. I don't even know I'm doing them half the time.
Well, I said that about you.
Must be what I'm a piece of shit.
Well, it's not for me to say, is it, Ricky?
Okay.
So you missed the first song that they voted for, which was "Staying In." It was an old
Oh, was
favourite.
it?
Yeah.
All right.
But you
excellent.
made it in time for your one.
Did I?
Yeah. You've
Which
got
one
a
of
song
my
voted in this week.
many greatest hits was it?
Well, this one we're going to play now is Second Sight. That's our number 5 for this week. So here we go. It's Second Sight.
I sing your words.
There we go. That was second sight there.
That is one song that is a cunt.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well,
Ricky, your
thanks
drumming,
for
your
that,
drumming on it was shocking, and we had to replace it.
We did. We had to program them.
Replace it with a ZX Spectrum.
Oh yeah, you're useless.
I'll quit. Should be back in about half hour.
Oh dear.
One of us should be missing, as long as it's not you, Dave, each week.
Well, funnily enough, I am actually kind of busy next week, but I was thinking that I was going to get the lovely Gage, who people hear about but don't actually know who he is. He kind
I
of
know
helps us
Gage is.
behind the scenes. I know you do, but I was going to get him up here, give him my keys to come in and basically operate it, and I was going to zoom in from my phone or laptop or something from afar and let him drive the show from the screen. So it could be a complete disaster next week, or we might just not do it.
Just don't do it. I mean, there's no one holding a gun to your head, is there?
I know, but it's just, people, I don't want people to miss out. We've got to do some hellos from YouTube. Hello to Jackie Luck, hello to Eddie, hello to Vasey.
That's George's mate, isn't it?
Yes, that is George's mate.
Yeah.
Hello to George's mate. Rebecca Goodwill said, I thought Gage was a made-up persona. Yeah, well, you should know. You don't live with the made-up persona, do you? That's Bex there, Gage's other half. Who's fully aware of all of his talents.
Oh yeah.
So we could do a first true or false.
Oh God, I'm going to be surprised here, aren't I?
Who wants to go first?
Go on. I was late in, so I'll go. I'll be first up to bat.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Okay.
This involves injuries. Ooh, indeed. Yes. So I once was trying to retrieve a ball from a tree and fell out and broke my arm.
Okay.
Or number 2, I once broke my jaw dancing at a gig, colliding with somebody.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Indeed.
I think the tree actually.
I don't think you've ever broken your arm. I don't think you've broken your arm. Tell me the circumstances surrounding both of them.
So at the back of my dad's house, there is a field which, when we were kids, all the kids in the street played football on there, and invariably, a ball would end up in the tree or in the bushes, and me being the older person out of the gang of lads, I would have to climb up and get it because I was taught. I was like 6'2" at 14 or something. So yeah, slipped like a total bell end and broke my right arm, which was fun. And the colliding with someone was I was watching. If I gave away the band, that would give it away because they played a song that I wouldn't expect them to play. And I got all excited and I ran down to the front and was dancing away. And Jenna came over and told me to pack it in. And I collided with Jenna and broke my jaw.
I think one.
I was extremely pissed at the dancing situation, by the way, as well.
Yeah, I'm going for number 2. Any ideas, Ricky?
Fuck knows. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Mouth moving is perfect. That's really good. Very Terry Gilliam.
What was that you said, Rick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go number 2.
Right, you're going number 2. I'm going number 2 as well. Trevor?
One.
What are the people saying out there in digital world?
Right, so in the comments, will you shut up, Ricky. So, in the comments, there's Gage is saying 2, Evelyn's saying 1, Bex is saying 2, Anne's saying 1, Mike Crooks is saying 2, David Mitchell saying 1, Ian saying 1, Craig says 2, you can't climb trees. Barry says 2, Christine
Thanks,
says
Craig.
2. So we're there's a lot of people going for 2. Me and Ricky are going for 2. So tell us.
Well, it's interesting that Craig said that as a kid I fell out of a tree and he would remember if I broke my arm, but I didn't. I was actually dancing to a Beatles tribute band on a works do when I worked at BOC at the Tickle Trout in Preston. And they started playing My Generation. I just ran over and just was completely going berserk, like I was attached to the national grid. And Jenna came over and went, "What are you doing?" And at that point, I went like that and bumped heads with her right on. So my jaw broke in 2 places there, and I hit her on the nose, and she was totally fine. That's honestly true story.
Oh, fucking hell!
Dangerous.
Yeah, that's why I don't dance. You see, because people get injured, mainly me. But yeah, and I was in work. I didn't know I damaged it. It was just a bit sore, and I was in work. And this woman who I worked with went, "What's up with your face?" And it was like this.
Oh.
And I'd gone to hospital as well, and they tried to push it back into place. It had dropped down and it had fractured. It was a horrible moment.
Horrible.
So you danced.
Jenna laughed, but her nose was going.
You danced like a pulsating starfish then.
I was kind of like Ian Curtis on Fast Forward. It was ridiculous.
Pulsating starfish.
Yeah.
Associated with that.
Very odd. That's why I never dance.
That's why I never dance.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ.
So, well, there was Chris's true or false there. Another one of those, same time, maybe next week if we do it. If not, the week after. So let's move on to another song. This is your number 4 position for this week that you voted for. And this is one of my songs. Thank you very much. And this is On the Run.
Sitting up late on a Friday night, nobody's online with me. Hiding out, locked up inside my house, feeling like I'm on the run, on the run. I can't see you, there's no one near me. No one walking in my street. I can only hear you digitally now. Feels like we will never meet. Chatting with the bots, it's all fake news. Makes me angry every day. Well, I was crying about honesty. The standards dropped away, dropped away.
There we go. That was On the Run there.
There's one song that is a cunt.
I thought you said that about all the songs.
Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
His mouth didn't move then. How did he do that?
No
Through his
idea.
nose?
He was just talking.
Ventriloquist cat.
He's had a whack on the head.
Oh dear.
He's so much better than that rabbit.
Oh, I don't know. People were asking for the rabbit when you weren't here. People wanted a bit of rabbit. Unfortunately, the rabbit didn't have an internet connection because he's got
government internet.
Not as worse as having a rabbit without a battery in it.
Oh dear. So, Ricky, what do you look like?
A Jaffa cake.
Yep. Oh dear, especially when you've peeled the chocolate off.
Come on.
Fuck no.
Oh, Jaffa cakes.
Get you in early for your fan club.
Oh, hello, Flossie. How's Flossie doing? Do you want to give us your true or false, Trevor?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do a Trevor true or false.
Right.
I wonder what it's going to be about. What do you think it's going to be about, Ricky?
Yeah.
Well,
vampire fetish.
Vampire fetish?
A vampire,
I do like vampires.
fetish.
I like the concept of vampires.
Yeah. Right, here we go.
This one's a bit musical.
Okay.
A famous singer, very famous singer, that plays in a notoriously loud band, once came up into our dressing room after I've mixed the show, and he said, "That was great, lads, but blimey, it was a bit loud." That's the first one. The other one is more of a, because you know I have some odd ways.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Whenever possible, and always when I'm at home, I always sleep with my head pointing north.
Okay.
It just feels better sleeping that way.
So, yeah, about this artist that you mix.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mix them. He was at one of the shows I was mixing. He was a guest. He was part of.
Oh, he wasn't on the bill. He was just
no. He organised the whole event.
Okay.
And he come up to see the lads.
Can you say who it is?
Yeah. Oh, I can. Yeah, it won't spoil it. It's was Roger Daltrey.
Oh, right. Okay.
And for someone that's been in a rock band that played
notoriously loud. Yeah.
He liked it, but he said, "Cool, he was a bit loud."
Did he go?
Oh dear,
it's a bit loud.
No.
Okay,
but I do have some odd ways, and I like.
You do have some odd ways. Someone should put
my
me through
room a
song.
certain way.
I personally am going to go with number one. What about you,
I'd
Rick?
go one.
You're going one. Chris is going one. I'm going one. What about
Trev's
you,
full
Rick?
of rock and roll stories.
Yeah, I'm gonna go number two.
But some rock and roll stories might be made up because of that.
So Ricky's going. Let's see what the people are saying. We've got here 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Everyone is saying 1. Even on YouTube, they're saying 1. Although Eddie has said number 2, but that may have been earlier because the YouTube comments are a bit slower coming through. So it looks like the overwhelming thing is that you got a comment from Roger Daltrey saying it was too loud. So tell us the truth.
Yeah, it was number 1. I was quite proud actually for him to say it was too loud. It was on a Teenage Cancer Trust gig at the Albert Hall.
Right.
And he come up to see the lads. With Star Sailor. Even though they were sort of a nice light song type of band, they were quite punchy. And, it was quite loud.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. He was a nice chap, actually. Nice geezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Because he runs, he's behind the...
Remember that?
Yeah, it's his thing, isn't it?
Trust. Yeah.
Yeah, they
done a few of them.
He's hugely behind it, isn't he? Did he start?
Yeah. I think he was on the board that got it going, I think, from what I remember.
Shows you that people that vote Brexit, they can do something right. Occasionally.
Yeah. But hasn't he been in the press going, can't believe it, can't get a gig? Or whatever. I don't know. Ignore him.
Who's that? Oh, Roger Daltrey.
Lovely.
Well, there we go. That was your true and false.
Yeah.
Nice one, Trev. That's.
I'll have to move off the musical ones because getting too predictable.
Nah, I like the musical. The thing is it's just not really about the true or false, though. It's just about the story. It's nice to.
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be.
Yeah.
I was mixing such and such, and I fell asleep in the hotel bar. That one.
Barry Organ here says, "Has that cat been neutered?"
Oh, fucking hell! No.
Okay, so he hasn't been neutered. And does Ricky have a litter tray?
If you've got an itchy arse, and it just doesn't bore me, I am a fucking animal. I'm ashamed to say it.
No, you're not. But do you know how to use a litter tray?
I think I was the first in our friend group to ever do something like that.
That's good. Oh dear. What does it look like? The contents of your litter tray?
A Jaffa cake.
That's good. Right. So yeah. Well, it's nice that we had your true and false there, Trev, because we're going to move on to your song of the week.
Brilliant.
Another one.
Yeah. Well, you sent me many, didn't you?
This is the best bit.
Oh yeah, but I sent you all the rough ones as well.
Well, this is a song that you sent me. This is from. Is this Empire State, the funky one?
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is a song called Now.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. It's Trev's song, Now.
Now
There we go. That was Trev's song now there. A short one.
That's
a
great.
sweet one. Very nice.
Yeah.
What do people think of that? Let's get some...
No overdubs on that, apart from the vocals, obviously.
No overdubs on that, apart from the overdubs.
Apart from the
Oh,
vocals.
fucking hell.
He's a busy drummer, but it's tastefully done. You know, it's not, you know, overly fussy. It's tasteful. It's
Well,
like
all
Andrews when he
the
drummed.
drum parts were done like live recorded, but the only bit he did overdub was that section with the extra like timbali type thing.
Right.
We got here from Evelyn Hanson. Well, we got Christine says, nice one. We got Evelyn saying, Trevor, your songs are really good. Love your guitar playing. Mike Crook says, nice one, Trevor. Focus
Thank you.
Meets Bebop Deluxe.
Yeah.
Oh, Bebop Deluxe.
People used to say that on the gigs, but I never really listened to them.
Christine said it'd sound like
Good
Celtic
band.
music sometimes.
The Sunburst Finish album, I think it's called Sunburst Finish. That's a good album. That's a good starting point.
Anne Blair says, a very much hidden talent. So pleased we now have a Trevor moment each week. You're going to have to send me some more songs or we're going to have to recycle them.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Ricky, you are disgusting.
I don't even know I'm doing them half the time.
Good point.
Right. So let's move on to our number 3.
3.
Numero 3 position for this week. And this week it is Damaged Breathing.
Yeah, that's the one.
I know it's the one. I said it.
Okay.
Oh, I do wish you'd shut up sometimes.
I quit.
Do you feel like Joe Beasley with Cheeky Monkey?
It's just
letting you down.
ridiculous, isn't it?
I might as well be working back at Morrison's. Fucking, I quit.
There you go. He'll be back.
He'll be back in about half hour.
So, oh, damn, just repeating myself here. So, sorry, Ricky's repeating himself there. So this is Damaged Breathing. Okay, that was Damaged Breathing there by moi. Thank you very much for voting that.
Lovely
Number 3.
acoustics.
Hello to Ada. I haven't said hello to you yet. I see you're with us in the comments. And what are you saying? I don't know what you're saying. I'm not going to read through a whole comment stream to work out what's going on. Hello to everyone out there. Hello, Jackie. She says, love this one. Still as chaotic as last week, but this is keeping me going. Thank you very much.
It's good.
I've got a chocolate bar here, which someone bought me, which has got Wanker as the thing. So I'm going to try and preserve the packet because I quite like the packet, but I'm going to try and get to the underlying chocolate without damaging it. But that's going to be harder than I might think. Should we do... Ricky, do you want to do a true or false? Do you think it's time for your true or false? Or do you
Is that a yeah?
Do you want me to read it out for you because you're struggling being a cat and all that?
Now, Dave, over to you.
All right. Okay. So here's Ricky's true or false for this week. Everyone ready? It's in no way made up. These are all true and factual things that may be coming out, but one of them is anyway. So many, many years ago, Ricky decided to stick a Kit Kat up his girlfriend's bum and then eat it afterwards. That's story number 1. And story number 2 is he stuck a Twix up his girlfriend's bum and ate it afterwards.
How many fingers was this Kit Kat?
Oh,
fucking Kit Kats and chocolate fingers. Disgrace.
Okay. And after you've ate it, did you kiss her afterwards?
Loved it, and she loved the way it smelled.
That's good. Oh dear.
I was farting.
God.
Did you suggest sticking anything else up there? You know.
I tried putting a picnic up there. She lit the fucking roof.
Oh dear. And then did you want to do anything else to her afterwards? You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna go number 2.
Not on her face. Right. So
I think either way, it's
number 1 and number 2. Was it a Twix or was it a Kit Kat? These, of course, are our true stories.
Well, I think we should reserve our judgment until we get some feedback from the digital population.
Yeah.
Yes.
So David Mitchell says both.
Both.
Oh,
good point.
Oh,
was it a chunky
hell.
Kit Kat? Good point.
was it a chunky Kit Kat? I don't know.
Suppose it makes the edges a bit worse. Yeah.
Was it a Jaffa
Chunky
cake?
Kit
A Jaffa cake.
Yeah,
That'd just fall to bits, wouldn't it?
It probably would. Yeah.
The dawn if you varnish them first.
A lacquered.
Hairspray is an alternative.
Hairspray on your Jaffa cake.
So we've got
Hairspray on the
Mike
Jaffa
Crooks
cake
is saying
sounds like a
Twix.
Smith song.
Oh, sorry, hang on. Mike Crooks is saying Twix. Ada is saying, I can't even. Yeah, why would you let a snack get wasted? I go for Kit Kat. Becca goes for both.
It's not wasted if he ate it
I don't believe
afterwards.
this. Well, at the end of the day, when people leave me to tell their stories for them, they might have.
As I know only too well.
So Ricky, which one is true? Is it the Kit Kat, which was number 1, or the Twix number 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna go number 2. Oh, Twix man myself. She's great.
Oh, that can't be true anyway. I'm sure I made that up.
It's kind of true, but it's not.
Okay. So this is what happens when you miss a week. This is definitely what happens. Right. Well, that was.
What a strange thing to do.
I know. The thing was, right, at the time, did he not think...
I don't think it's real,
this.
Chris. I think I just made it up for comic effect. I just took
right.
Ricky's bumhole obsession and just did it. But according
I'm
to
talking
him,
in
his
the virtual
girlfriend
character
enjoyed
universe.
it. His girlfriend enjoyed it.
Loved it, and she loved the way it smelled.
That's all good. And what happened to everyone involved?
They all died. Oh, what a day. Bloody marvellous.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh,
let's control ourselves.
Dave's having a
Cat.
fit of some sort.
Cat therapist.
right. Well, let's move on to our number 2 position. So,
That's what he said.
Aptly so.
Yeah.
actually, before we do the number 2 position, I think I'm going to read out the very short prayer for this week. And apologies for it being a short, because I was jotting it down during the first song, because I haven't really prepared. And I'll tell you why I haven't prepared in my true or false. But here we go. Dear Jesus, have you considered how your work would have gone down if your name was Barry or Jeff? The law according to Barry doesn't quite sound as authoritative, or is that just me? This prayer is dedicated to Ricky Howard. Everyone say amen.
Amen.
Hey. So yeah, that was the short prayer for this week.
He once said that about someone else, but we won't talk about that, didn't he?
Man.
Do you remember that? Do you think such a body would be as successful if he was called Barry? Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Barry
Barry.
Morgan. He probably feels like he's being picked on here. So yeah, let's go to our number 2 position. The reason I did the prayer there is because our number 2 position for this week is No Time for God Above. Here we go.
Oh, great stuff.
Waiting patiently for this song to get inside your brain. I'm writing basically. It's 'cause what you like all sounds the same. I'll give you what you're craving. This is my destiny. No time for empathy. I'll be by what you love. No
That was No Time for God Above there.
Yeah.
A 6/8 classic.
Everyone needs a bit of 6/8.
I'm sitting here munching on my chocolate underneath the wanker thing. It's just a dairy milk.
Oh, really? Oh, that's disappointing.
So is that a printed packet?
Yeah, it was just printed on there. I had a few of them actually. I've got some out there.
Looks quite professional. That.
So I'll do my true or false now, which should put some things into context for people, and should be pretty obvious. But I think it will be insane. Sorry, I'm sitting here munching on chocolate. I
Number 3.
Finish during the song. What's that? Number 3.
Number 3. Stop the clock.
Good.
Oh, I should say, by the way, if you want to play with the cat, Ricky likes a bit of a stroke from time to time. You can go to 2020rendezvous.com/cat, and you will get the control panel that I'm using now.
Really?
Oh, I'm going to be surprised here, aren't I?
Well, the easiest. Anyway, we'll come to that because that will ruin the true or false. So here's my true or false. Here's my first one. I was having a text chat with my friend who played the therapist in 2020 Rendezvous the other day, and I replied to her, pressed send, and then was holding my phone and put it down to my side and was having a piss. And during that, I accidentally put my hand on the button which records the audio and sent her a full sort of 30, 40 seconds of me having a piss. So there's one of the stories for this week.
Oh, you're lucky. Text me 3 minutes. Anyway,
Oh, fucking hell.
Right, so, and here's my second true or false. I was about to go to bed this morning at about 8:30, as I do, because I do tend to keep weird hours. And I got a text from our ginger prick of a drummer saying he wasn't going to make it tonight. And suddenly, instead of getting some nice sleep in and being able to get up and have a bath and look presentable for you all, I suddenly had to spend 2 hours coding an animated cat. So, number 1 or number 2? Which is true?
Oh,
I don't know. I think we should put that. We should put that to the public.
There we go.
Good animation.
So lots. Rebecca Goodwell says number 1. What do you think, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm gonna go number 2.
Oh dear, Ricky's going for number 2.
I can't remember number 1.
Well, I will tell you. Obviously, number 2 is true. I was trying to sleep, and I had to end up animating this bloody cat.
Here's some cat suggestions, isn't it?
Yeah, I was sending through cat suggestions to Chris this morning. For but the first one is kind of true because I was actually holding my finger down having a piss, and then I looked up and said, "Oh my god, I almost sent a piss to a friend of mine." So I kind of swiped and managed to cancel it before it sent. But yes, no, I did at 8:30 this morning suddenly have to wake myself up.
Hang on.
Coding.
I'll tell you what I've got here. Wait a minute. If it'll play, because you know this stupid thing. Wait. Because you sent me a voice message, which is just fantastic. Hang on.
Comes a point in your life.
Yeah. Hang on.
So you're gonna have to.
Comes a point in your life when you're like, we need a talking cat. Fucking hell, I'll do it. Jesus Christ.
That is how I felt though. I was like
8:13 this morning.
At 8:13 this morning, it was like the things I do for this band. You know, we haven't even done a gig, and I'm sitting here going, Dave, we've got to have it. And this is me to myself in my head. Got to have a talking cat.
He's a right fat cat.
Yeah, he's a right fat cat. and then probably due to overtiredness, I put on a hip hop beat and then started pressing the.
That's
the
fantastic.
So
I've got that here, but you can't use the beat because it's copyrighted.
No, the
isn't
beat
it?
unfortunately was off a YouTube thing, but I'm going to do that, and I'll do a Ricky Cat video at some point, having a little rap. What are you playing there?
That was the catchphrase noise.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right, so we should move on to the number one. Is there anything else that you anything else you want to add to this so far?
No,
Rick?
this
Has
has
everything
been
been
fun.
all right, Ricky? Everything been all right, mate?
All of it's been all right.
Oh, that's good. It's good to know that you approve. You are disgusting.
It's
I'm a
weird
Twix
how
man, Mr. Jesus Christ.
it's weird how the cat's like becoming Ricky, isn't it? It's so easy just to have him there.
It is. It's kind of more reliable in a way.
Just need the back of a chair swinging behind him like that. That's perfect.
I'll add that in.
I'll quit. Should be back in about half hour.
So for the nerds out there, I used the web audio API to play the audio, and then I used the average volume on a 40 millisecond time sample to work out whether the mouth should be open or not. And then I had something running in the event loop that kind of drew from that. I was going to try and use a Fourier transform or something on it, but that would have just been too complicated. So there we go. That's what happens in the morning. These are the joys we have to have.
You finished? You like this book?
The Shadows, Hank Marvin. What do you think about my coding knowledge, Ricky?
It just doesn't bore me.
Well, that's good. I'm glad it doesn't. Right, so let's listen to the number one this week. This is one of your songs, Rick.
Oh, God, I'm going to be surprised here, aren't I?
You are. This is Foxes.
Yeah, tell us a bit more about that, Trev. Jesus Christ!
Why, Trev?
Have you seen the news today? It's not looking good. Everyone's going crazy now, but we knew that they would. 'Cause it's what they love to do. Well, how have you been? You've not much to say. Just turn off your TVs and you'll be okay. We'll blame it on the media today. It won't be easy. It's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they fade away. Have you heard the news today? It's the same old shit. People falling for the latest lie, and it's making them rich. Yeah, it's just what they do. One day they'll disappear, and hopefully they won't return. I hope your eggs go up in flames and we'll watch as they burn. We'll blame it on the media in turn. It won't be easy. It's gonna
So that was Foxes there.
Well done, Ricky.
That is one song.
Fabulous.
That is a cunt.
What was that?
I love all
That is
that
one
sort of
song
chords.
that is a cunt.
Okay. You love all those chords, Trev.
It's just like all the Christmas songs all put into one. Fabulous.
It
Like
could.
Ordinary
There was
World.
one point where I was actually thinking of putting some bells over it, and I thought that got a little bit cheesy on the chorus. Ding, ding, ding on some of those piano bits. I wanted to have the
Yeah.
top lines done with like Christmas bells sounding.
Chimes.
Well, you know what we need to do for Christmas next year, then, don't you? We need to make a Christmas song, a Space Potatoes Christmas song. That's the thing to work on.
What? Go rival with the sausage rolls.
No, we're not going to do that because theirs is for charity. But just do it for ourselves for album number. What will it be?
Yeah,
Six.
they can get to number 1, and we'll get to number 1,000.
Well, you could have a load of potatoes saying, I'm getting grown just for the purpose of getting smashed to bits, turning into mashed potato. I'm dying for the cause.
Yeah, it's all about the potatoes.
Why hasn't anyone else done it?
I don't know. It's a genius idea. And how do you think we should do it?
Surreptitiously.
Surreptitious.
Do you even know what that means?
No.
Oh, dear.
Are you enjoying it tonight, Ricky?
Bloody marvellous.
Good.
What are you going to be doing after this? You going to be eating anything?
Baguette.
Baguette? Okay.
Have you got a venue like I had de Montfort Hall, Leicester, and all that rubbish? Anything in your
No, I mean...
vocabulary?
He unfortunately doesn't talk about places very much.
You know, how many kids has he got? How long did the conception last?
Well, he hasn't
See,
got...
he's missing out on stuff here.
Well, no. I mean, the last time he tried for a conception, even though it didn't end up in a conception, he can tell you how long it was.
15 seconds.
That's less time than me. Oh, I don't feel too bad now.
And it was, I think it was with a friend of mine.
What do I know this friend?
I should hope you do after the 15-second thing.
That's the thing in the early days. It was 15 seconds, but as you grow together, get older, the time gets longer and longer and longer.
And then you end up halfway through saying to them,
back in about half hour.
Nah, you just end up make sure the telly's on and there's something good on to watch.
Oh dear.
It's called The Shoulder Job.
What a load of rubbish these cunts.
It's called the what?
Shoulder Job, you know.
Good, Trev.
Oh, Ricky, I'll leave the last word to you, mate.
Yeah. Well, when you put it like that.
Right, you lovely people. We have vinyls to sell. We're not here for fun. Well, we are here for fun. But we're not just here for fun. We have vinyls to sell. 2020rendezvous.com. If you bought one, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But if you haven't bought one, or you know someone that hasn't bought one, you could, or hasn't got one, you could always buy one for them. So, you know, I love nothing more than sitting here, putting vinyls in sleeves, printing out labels, and taking them to the post office. So make me do that by going to 2020rendezvous.com and buying them. And we have a members area, 2020rendezvous.com/members. You can join, sign up, see loads and loads of behind the scenes footage and all of the stuff we chat about between the songs. Although I must confess, last week's the recording went a bit funny, so that didn't end up there. So
yeah,
sorry about that one. We missed a week. But still, it's only £1 a week to become a full member, and you can sign up for free and you can get some videos for free. And if you want to subscribe, it's £12 for a 12-week subscription. So it's £1 a week to get some extra footage, and that helps us pay for our advertising for 2020 Rendezvous, you know, and push it out to people. We've gone over the 2020 mark now. We've got, I can't remember the views we're on. In fact, shall I? No, I'm not going to look it up. It will all go wrong if I do that. But so please, 2020rendezvous.com. Sign up as a member, buy a vinyl, buy a download. We're going to have some other bits and pieces out there soon, and we might start pre-selling 14 at some point as well. So, but I think for this week we've kind of covered everything, haven't we?
Yeah,
I think we've done everything. So, thank you very much, everyone.
Join us again next week for more murderous chats. Jesus Christ. Ooh.
So there we go. And that was Ricky there telling you what to do.
Brilliant.
So until then, thank you very much, everyone. Goodbye. See you later, Space
Goodbye.
Potatoes.
See y'all.